Welcome to the next installment of your CNFT news
It's for you.
for viewers like you.
For all four of our
Not
viewers.
paid for by viewers like you. With the exception
Some
of
of
our
our
viewers do
Patreon.
pay for it,
That
though.
helps us get to Vegas every year.
Uh-huh.
No one can hate on that.
No, absolutely not. Well, welcome. We've got
I'm ready
lovely
for
guests.
Caesar's
We've got
Palace.
wonderful news to share. Generally, just cool stuff has happened this past week.
Very wholesome, very inspiring, very exciting stuff. Like, I'm just loving it. Feels like OG CNFT
Yeah, a
days
little
with
bit
like
like
just the
that.
positive
Mhm.
vibes,
Yeah.
you know?
Definitely.
We can't be like that all the time. I understand, but we could shoot for more often than it often is.
Yeah, gotta shoot for it. All right, awesome. Well, yeah, I mean, we're just chugging along, getting back into the swing of things. We've been using Nudes' news research,
Cardano nudes.
Nudes news, the epochs and publication / NFT that he puts together every 5 days. which is
Nudes
crazy.
news is
Shout
like
out.
rules. Like
Yeah.
We
No,
should,
it rolls off the tongue.
yeah. So
or Blue's Clues. Anyway.
Now,
we
where,
should,
yeah,
we should promote or shout out his pool too. I just want to get the name of it.
oh yeah. He needs all the shout outs.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it Infi or Infi pool? So if you want to support
How do you
nudes,
spell that?
INFI.
Is this new?
Information finance, is that what that means?
I'm not sure. I know they shouted it out on Epochs the other day, so I figured, yeah.
Cool.
Look who it is!
Hey,
Oh my
welcome.
gosh, my heart tist. Well,
Yeah.
you've got awesome supporters for
Fartists and hardists.
fartists and hardest and shardest. Oh,
Oh
my!
God, yeah, we gotta get them all in one place.
Oh man, those are some of our favorite news people too. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll just jump right into it. We got Cardano women in the house.
Yay!
What's up?
Cardano girls
Welcome, welcome.
representing this week. We're definitely going to talk all about that. And the crazy thing is, like, there must have been some omen or something in the air because Fart was booked for this week already. Allie's booked for next week already.
Oh, I
Like,
forgot.
how weird is that? Like,
Yeah, no.
Good timing.
it was just already brewing before any of us even knew.
Kismet.
Yeah, Kismet
Yeah.
AF.
All right, well, let's go to the news. We've got some news, so we should talk about the news. And we have a special guest anchor.
Whoa.
Let's go.
It's me. Hi.
Welcome.
Yay.
Oh, shit.
It's like Halo whenever you get a kill shot.
Man,
Yay.
yes, Brent birthday party. Nice. All right, so yeah,
Good gamer
welcome.
reference.
We're gonna be chatting about some news here, and we thought, why not bring you out and let's see what
I'm
you
here
think
for
about
it.
the news.
This
you
is our
know?
first female guest anchor.
Oh my, I'm number one.
That's right. We've had correspondents.
Yeah, in the
Ava-
field.
Ava,
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
We've had her,
But that was,
this-
she was
My head hurts.
different.
Breaking the glass ceiling. Ouch.
Exactly. Got to start.
busting through.
And, you know, we just expect that you have some peer-reviewed research to share.
Just like yeah, that's what Ava
for
had.
this.
So I assume we'll get the same.
And that's what Jesse of Jesus 2 last week. He had plenty of that. Psych. Just kidding. We don't know anything except about pretty pictures.
Okay, let's bring up this. We're gonna share the audio.
Mhm.
Well, no, there's no audio for this one. Okay, I'm just gonna have to close it and open it again.
This is pretty
I'm
wild.
remembering how this works.
I'm not this first news story. Like, I'm not entirely sure what this means.
Danketsu has done some cool announcements, and I'll tell you what it means. Danketsu announced a partnership with J Corp, North America's largest apparel and toy licensor. Characters Bobo and Shroomy will soon be
Aw.
made into plushies and will go on sale in the next few weeks. Each plushie will feature a free mintable NFT.
Damn.
Bobo on Cardano and Shroomy on
Wow.
Polygon. What's more, holders of NFTs that are used in future ventures will receive a percentage of royalties from that venture. For example, the holder of Shroomy 1 of 1 from Polydanks will get a percentage of royalties for every toy sold. This goes along with their recent declaration that owners of any Danketsu NFT receive complete commercial rights to the artwork featured on their NFT. So this move was inspired by brands like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, you may be familiar, and it exemplifies one of the most acknowledged and celebrated applications of artistic intellectual property within the Web3 ecosystem. Thank you, Nudes, for the wording.
Yeah. Wow. So like, does that mean it's going to be at Target? Like Pudgy Penguin stuff is like at Target, right? Like, so does that mean it's going to be at big retailers? Is that the vibe we're getting?
I'm not sure.
I think the Pudgy Penguins might have a deal with Walmart right now.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know how much I'm allowed to
There you
say about this because Danketsu has been reaching out to me about doing a promotional material thing for them.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Conflict of
That's
interest.
a good,
So,
good match.
yeah, very excited.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
amazing.
Go
Good
for
time.
that.
Ours
Definitely.
aligning for you guys.
Yeah,
A
alpha.
little sneak peek. So here it addresses it. So
Oh, dang.
this J Corp has licensed partners such as Star Wars, Disney, Rick and Morty, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z, and has retail partners such as Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, and Costco. So anything can happen.
Dang,
That's
Ket.
big.
Huge.
Wow, like that's insane, man. And the thing about them is that they have such a world created already, like just insane amounts of mangas written and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's so cool reading their mangas.
Music. I mean, they have
Mhm.
everything. Like they have freaking music that they've made.
Strong project.
They chose like the perfect two first characters to use too. Like these guys are so cute.
Mhm.
I love both of them.
I love
And
Shrewy.
very unique. Like I know, Shroomy. Oh my god.
Happy fan.
Welcome.
PMGM, welcome, girl. So happy to have you.
Yeah. All right. Our next story, Project Noom.
So Noom Studio has officially launched on Cardano. This studio provides music creators with the capability to mint and distribute music on Cardano. Additionally, it tokenizes streaming royalties, ensuring they're fully managed on the blockchain.
Maybe we should listen to this too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I gotta keep. Let me just pop this back up with sound sharing going on. Looks like quite a little video. Okay, it's ready.
All right. Should I finish reading it?
Yeah, I guess go ahead and finish it.
By doing so, stream tokens are created containing vital information about a song, including details about the music itself, royalties, agreements, and more. The primary goal is to empower artists by granting them greater control over the release and distribution of their music.
Love it. Let's see what they have to say here. Let me know if you can hear this or can't.
Wet knowledge, the message is not weakening knowledge.
All right.
That's advanced.
That's cool.
It's about time. Something like that.
Yeah,
came
it's
in.
serious too. I mean, a project like this, if it takes off, I mean, that could be a big.
I mean,
big help
people
for
love
artists.
Book.io. Like, it's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
similar vibe, but for music.
Let's see if I click launch, what happens? Oh, you gotta like sign in and stuff. Okay, well, I'm not quite at that point yet, but very interesting.
I wonder what the listening room has been saying about that. I bet they're excited.
$10 per release. Interesting. Plus a couple of ADA. All right. Interesting stuff. I like the idea of earning tokens as people stream your music. I mean, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fun. All right. Let's see what else is next. Oh yeah, Goof's World. So the Goofs have dropped some deets.
Goofs are goofing.
Yeah, about their mint. So let's take a look.
And a lot of like real OGs behind this project, Beast Dives, Veggie Mates, and this is like their media. This is going to be like their media arm of like what they do, from what I understand. Like, I don't know, sort of maybe comedy and just like, I don't know. I think that they have more to work with Goofs.
I think the facial artwork in this one is
I was just going to say
higher quality than
Oh yeah! Shout out Stag
almost
Wolf.
any
they have
NFT
such like
project out there.
character. They're such characters.
And
Yeah.
the style works.
Mhm.
You know, it all works, and that means it's art, I think.
Mhm. And bringing more Goofs is a good decision.
They have a cool PFP builder built into their website.
But yeah, that's right.
and didn't
Is that
say
in the
something about-
story?
Yeah, like customizing it, like you can customize.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. Let me share my
You have it?
screen.
Yeah, I do. All right, I'll leave mine up here. 5,555
On
supply.
April Fool's
On
Day.
April Goose Day.
I wonder if there's going to be any trickery going on during the mint. I'd like to see what
know.
kind of things they have up their sleeves.
It seems like they gotta have some kind of sneak going on with a day like that.
What's up, Stag?
Yay! What's up? Now we Shagevy.
Stag, you're one of my suggested friends on Facebook for some reason, so I've had your government name for a while.
That's so funny. I occasionally get someone from CNFTs too, and I'm like,
They just sneak in.
Right? It's so
Yeah.
wild.
yeah.
I think once you get like their phone number, it's like ping, ping, ping. It goes into Facebook and then like populates there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the phone numbers. That's how they do it. Well, there you go. You can build your own PFP, and that's becoming more of a thing lately. I'm seeing
so
more
happy.
people.
Well, I'm not sure if you could mint it out. I'm not sure how that works.
Oh, that's
You could like
interesting. It's just
download
art.
the image.
Well, fill us in, TA. I mean,
Oh.
Oh yeah. If you have some deets, yeah, it's this. It says PFP. Oh, but I mean, it's still just an image.
Yeah,
PFP
it
necessarily
doesn't seem like it
NFT.
has.
I gotta remember that.
Yeah, true.
So-
It doesn't seem like it has all the traits too. I mean, based off that image, so it might just be like a beta run. Maybe we'll get more like as they come out.
Mhm.
But
I wonder how like legendaries come into play if you can like customize
Yeah,
your own
good
thing.
point.
Like, how do you get a legendary PFP from it?
unless it's like created
Mhm.
through that, like not a lot of people mint a dog with the highlighter in their hands. Like the highlighter becomes rare. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, based on what they did.
Yeah,
Interesting.
What I'm looking at though, it looks like this is purely for fun.
Yeah.
just for
and-
fun.
You can
For the-
save it.
Fun.
You can right click save it, or put it on a mug. It looks like. Yep. There
But
you go.
you'll have to be.
Oh no, it's hold a mug.
But you've-
Okay, so
you've got
it's a
the-
right click save experience.
Do you have to own? Oh no. Well, no. Of course not.
But I mean, I feel like that's fun. It opens it up to anybody
you'll
who
just
wants
have
to
to-
just play with it. That's nothing wrong
and
with
how
that.
could it hurt to spread the goofs even more? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
if people want
It's
to use
got,
it as their PFP when they don't own it. Oh, proof of concept. Interesting.
Oh, here we go. All right, this builder's a proof of concept. We have some sneaks of the portal, and he's going to drop a tweet. Oh, that's great.
Oh, thank
And
you.
if it won't let you share it here, DM it to the news on Twitter, and we'll get it.
And
Because
I-
sometimes YouTube won't let you share links. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say I just hit Goofs Up to come on the news soon, so I don't know. Just
Oh
go
yeah,
check it
they
out.
just said, "Hey, how's it going?" in our DMs.
Oh, good, great.
They in our DMs now.
Oh yeah,
Um,
cool.
Oh, he says he hasn't had the Facebook app in years. So I can ignore for a few more. There you go. All right, I'm gonna go a little. Hello, how you doing? In our DMs, and then we'll get right back to the news.
Is that a Jason goof?
Okay.
Hello,
Says
how you
music
doing?
playing. Okay, you can handle
Oh,
that.
Jason Goof.
Yep.
All right,
alright.
Goof Production Company.
I saw that. Yeah. Goof Production Company and Pistachio Network Studios should.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah. If you dropped a link, it's not showing up, so you might just need to DM that. YouTube is a little strict like that. All right. Cool. Let's see if I got that. Not yet. Okay, I got it.
There it is. Ooh, fresh.
All right. Now it says there's sound,
Pop
and
it
I
up.
mean I like sound, so we're gonna do it with sound.
We get scared it's going to be copyrighted.
You never know. I
but
know.
I trust
Just
the goofs.
Don't copyright this for me. Okay? All right. Here we go.
It's a lot of possibilities.
Mm.
Nice.
Great
Thank you for sharing.
music. Yeah, thanks for sharing. That got me hyped.
Absolutely. No, hide that. Okay. I got too many things sharing. All right, we're all set. Great. Well, let's move on to our next story. Tyler, I believe you got this one.
Yeah, so I was trying to get it working. I could show a little bit. But so Wolves of Rome released their beta yesterday, I think. Yesterday or today. So now people are able to download the beta and play it themselves, and they have a few new features out. Let me pull that.
Wolves of Rome, possibly the most appearances
Right.
on the show. Possibly
or
has
tied.
been beaten now or tied with Jesus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
big
think
fans.
that 5, maybe 5, maybe it's 4 or 5. 5. Probably 5 times.
They keep coming back. And we keep saying yes, please.
So Wolves of Rome is like a digital card game where you can collect cards and such, similar to
Magic vibes.
Yeah, Magic vibes. So you can download the beta here. It brings you you download it on Google, which is a little
On Google, like what, a drive or something?
like on Google Drive, yeah. So I had to make sure that they announced it in their Discord server.
Direct link. Yeah, that's true.
So then you also need one of the Empire NFTs, which if you've been following Wolves of Rome, there's a good chance you have one. I think they're like the original werewolves and the liches and stuff.
Bust.
So I think these are some of the new testing features. So you could build 3 unique pre-built packs, a unique deck editor, battle and PvE, building decks with cards of your own and playing with all 300 plus cards. And this is sort of what it looks like. So I was trying to get it to open, and I think it doesn't want to work because I don't have my wallet set up.
But
But
we'll show it next week or something.
Yeah, I can show like the intro quick. Or damn, it's opening on the wrong screen.
I'm excited to see that. I mean, everything they do is like so beautiful, so I'm sure it's very glitzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna try to. I tried to open it. It's not working. But it looks really good. That's what I could say. I don't know if they have. Oh, actually, they did have the trailer.
I'm gonna have to retweet that.
Good. Oh, great. Here we go. Oh yes, this is very shiny.
Yeah.
So shiny.
Looks like a real video game.
It does.
Yeah.
AAA.
Can you guys hear it?
No, but we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just imagine there's some wolf house.
Like,
yeah, they're
very orchestral music. Very exciting.
Yeah, the artwork specifically is very on par with Magic or any other,
There's one on ETH too that I can't think of the name right now, but it's like similar. I used to play it.
So it's cute. It's fairly simple as far as these games go. It's all right there in front of you. It's a fun time. We've gotten in there and played a few.
Yeah, I think we played
Did
the
some on
beta.
stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the beta, exactly.
Last time they were on, like the.
So why
early-
is this also a beta?
Is this like an open beta or something? And
Yeah,
that was a closed
yeah,
beta? I don't
open.
know.
Yeah.
think
I
so.
believe that's what it
Couldn't
is.
tell you.
It seems like there's more features here too. Like there's hardly any features, and we were like it was basically just like attacking each other. I think.
Hell yeah.
It's got a big old update. Very
Yeah,
nice.
those
Yeah.
graphics look dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's looking really good. The only thing is, I'm not sure. I have to look into where you set up the wallet because it's not the game, and I don't think it's the Discord. I don't know if it's the website. There's like all these different places you can connect your wallet to.
It's
for
complicated.
all the different.
Web3
project.
sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got another couple more stories here. This one's interesting, a little bit mysterious. Adam Dean recently tweeted out that he received a Pandora's Pizza box in his wallet. A number of these have been airdropped to various CNFT community members. A lot of them are in this thread. Post Thor got one here, and but what do they mean, and what are they for? The project is called Face or Face Codex, and it's shrouded in mystery. And that's pretty much what we know right now. I think we're following them though. Let's see.
Adam Dean is a
With a
pizza
4.
expert.
Yep. Okay. So here it is. I mean, it's got a big question mark on it, so it's clearly a mystery. But a lot of folks are tweeting about Cardania got one. We got some ourselves for the news. So we'll see. But
Do you think they're pro or anti pineapple pizza?
That's
I
a
mean,
great question.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would be pretty divisive to go in and be like, no, we don't support pineapple pizza at all. Like that would be kind of a crazy thing to do.
I feel like if you're gonna be a pizza
Cardano.
project, you have to accept all forms of pizza.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even Chicago deep dish, which is more of a casserole and not really a pizza. I feel like you have to accept all diversities.
Mm-hmm. If you want to go anywhere, if you want to succeed.
This looks super cool. I don't know if it's like a escape room kind of thing, and you have to solve the mystery. It looks super neat. I'm excited to dive into it.
Yeah, I mean, seeing those symbols does make you think like escape room vibes, for sure.
Who can say?
And these videos, like, sort of
Yeah.
has like old money vibes.
We'll be following it. We'll be following this one, no doubt. All right. Well, we got another one here, and this one's pretty close to home. Cardano girl.
Drum roll. Bring out the girl.
Here we go. We're gonna watch this video.
Start-
It's part of history.
Bart,
so
you
we have
rocked
to.
this video. Like, you really did.
Thank you.
You really did.
Oh, Travis says he got some pizza too. Interesting.
You
stuff.
gave it, like, we need Cardano girls need to come across as funny, and I'm really glad that you rep that very
Thank
well.
you.
That's
Mhm.
very important to me, and I'm so glad that Lily is like putting the message out there. Like, we need more lighthearted content. We need
Mhm.
more fun stuff.
We definitely do. That has been the biggest complaint of Cardano. Like even thinking back to when Wob was starting to
Mhm.
poke the bear, essentially. We just take things too seriously. We take ourselves too seriously. Like we get it that crypto is like you need to educate people. You need to do the heavy lifting, but like nobody's going to want to do the heavy lifting if they can't even wrap their minds around it. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that we made this a little bit more approachable. Like I even sent this to my parents who
Yeah.
don't understand any of the jokes. Like they don't know. I had to explain like proof of stake and whatever, but I sent it to my mom and she calls me back hysterically laughing because like she just thought it was funny.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like,
Yeah, so
you'll
it's
understand a lot of it.
A lot
even
of
if you don't
charismatic
understand.
people in there.
Yeah, and
Sometimes
pulling
that
out
can
power
come
tools
across.
and everything. Like,
and like it's digestible. It's not like so much information that you walk away and like have a little bit of a headache. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
you feel
Cardano?
energized.
Let me look into
Let's
it.
be energized by it instead of a headache. Like,
Exactly. All right,
Dude.
run the clip.
Let's watch. Yeah, we gotta watch it. We're gonna watch the whole thing. It's a minute 44, so strap in.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we're real.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we treat ourselves with the money we save on gas. It's girl math.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we have Charles as our phone wallpaper.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we get random NFTs sent to our wallet as gifts all the time. Thanks, boys.
We're Cardano girls. We buy Ada while the men create all the drama.
They keep butting my fucking bag, bro. I don't know why.
We're Cardano girls. And no, we don't want to see your snack.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we are cheap and smart. And no, we don't have all the
We're Cardano girls. We won't go on top. Our inputs are exhausted. Fuck.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we sell our husbands' tools for more Ada.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we're Husky billionaires.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we've got good mental health.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we require proof of stake.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we immediately get 10 followers every time we enter a space.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we consider a wallet sync the
News mug incoming.
Merch drop.
We're Cardano girls. Of course we grow our own weed.
We're Cardano girls. Of course.
We're Cardano girls. Yes, we sell Charles Hoskinson, aka Cattle Daddy. And we want to take him for a ride.
Bra mother effin' oh.
Brava.
Brava.
It's
Indeed.
brava.
So true. Amazing.
This video is Cardano history.
It
Exactly.
is.
Yep.
It represents the beginning of sea changes, I think.
Just like when Charles right-click saved his PFP.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know what's funny is that I actually did have Charles as my phone wallpaper for a long time because I had the Charles Make-A-Mech from Overexposed as my phone.
Oh, yeah, right?
I thought you were gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Charles, he's around. I have a little Charles here on my desk.
Oh, yeah.
that I generally
This is
keep with
90s
me.
rave Charles. He's got a Furby in a top hat and
Yeah.
he's ready to go.
He gets around.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a couple other, obviously this made a lot of waves, and the ripples produce interesting things as well. So let's take a look at one of these ripples.
And all of the connections have been crazy.
Cardano mom, right here.
That's right. Yeah.
So we get to show off a
they're
little bit of Desi, which he's getting big
Mm-hmm.
and he's happy.
I love his little tie-dye. Oh,
Oh yeah.
so cute.
Oh, what a cutie.
Gotta raise him right. Gotta raise him with the
crazy-
tie-dye early.
These pictures were immediately good. Like, it wasn't like sit down and take a bunch of pictures. It was just sit down. This was like the second picture we took.
That's
It was
cute.
awesome.
Yeah, they came out so good.
Probably because right now, his Scott's mom brought over a bunch of plants that we're gonna sell,
Can see a
and so
couple in there.
the room is full of pretty plants right now.
He loves
and so
it. And
he
butterflies
gets
on
and
sticks
he's
and
obsessed
stuff.
with butterflies,
He's into
and
it.
so
It's a good
he
room.
sees all that and he's happy. And
Yeah.
of course the husky hat, that was a cheat code. to
Yeah,
make him
well,
stand
he loves the husky
Yeah.
hat. He carries it around and hugs it and stuff.
Literally.
That's so cute.
Oh, that's very cute.
But the really cool thing with this whole Cardano girls, with the video drop is just seeing all the different people coming through after seeing it inspired and posting their own, doxing or showing their picture for the first time and just connecting and following each other. Everyone is following each other like crazy. The news is getting so many new followers. I can't even imagine what's going on over there. Yeah.
It's been awesome seeing so many girls come out of the woodwork, and even girls that have been around, like Krissa. She comments GM on every GM post that I have. We know each other that way. I've never seen her face. She's always been a Chilled Kong or an Omen, and this whole movement, she posted a selfie, and even in Super Vibes yesterday, we had 3 different girls up speaking in the space, which is huge. That they had never done that before, and like getting their feet wet and feeling like they have a community to speak to, and it's not just a bunch of crypto bros and talking about tech and whatever. Like, it's been so awesome just to see women in the space like feel more comfortable and feel a sense of community that I feel like has been kind of lacking.
Oh, yeah, and you've been here since the beginning. You know how much that was lacking in the beginning. Like,
it's so hard because like we're all just PFPs. Like we could, and a lot of the PFP projects, like the Gen Crypto Club at the beginning, they didn't even have female PFPs. So if you're involved in this scene, there's no way to know if somebody's a woman or a man unless they disclose that to you.
Really true.
And like being the minority in the space, a lot of women didn't even feel comfortable saying that they were a woman. So over time, like us like letting the veil down, letting other women know that like, hey, we're over here, and like slowly
broadening the place that we sit.
Yeah, but it's so cool. Like just seeing this take off and just the community response from it has been so amazing.
So supportive, definitely. Thank God.
All right. Well, I don't know if we have time for this next little bit of nonsense.
No.
Well, I'm going to show it.
Yeah,
and then
you can
we'll move
go.
on.
We don't need to take away the spotlight anyway.
No. So Cardano Thor, of course, with his Cardano Man video.
That's more about.
I'm just going to scroll through
that's
this. That's
more an early Thor vid
Thor's
about Choskinson.
Cardano Manning.
Wait, he did this before? This wasn't a response?
Yeah, this is an old thing. But actually, did he have the music video before? Yeah, he must have.
I don't know.
This song has been around for a long time, at least.
You think he posted this? I mean, it's got a shitload of engagement. Maybe it's new.
But
I think he posted it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, he did just post it.
All right. Well,
he just
aside,
posted the tweet.
Yes, there's Cardano. We know there's Cardano men. That's not a question.
That's so true.
All right. Great. Well, that's the news. And now we've got some very special conversation coming. So it begins with nonsense, as always.
We're having some special guest. I don't know.
Nonsense when?
Right now.
Nonsense now.
What a perfect way to start it off. We love kitty cats.
Nonsense.
Look, it looks just like our desk kitty.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's doppelganger.
Is that a girl or boy?
He's a boy. His name's Banksy.
Aw, Banksy.
Orange.
What a great name.
Orange boy.
Yeah, it's a cool name.
I miss living in New Orleans by Banksy art.
I got this like necklace made whenever I worked at a jewelry shop, like those moms have with all their kids' names on it. But it's just my cat's names, but they're named after graffiti artists. So I use the tags to engrave it. I think it's super cool.
That is super cool.
That's awesome.
Who's the other artist? Who's the other one?
Yeah. So I have another cat. His name is Cornbread, and he doesn't have a tail. He's just like, he's very large. He's a big boy, but no tail. Just rounds off at the end. And then we have a third one that's not named after a street artist, but her name's Jalapeno, and we call her Peen. She's wonderful.
That reminds me of something I really want, which is some jalapeno cornbread.
Ooh, that sounds fantastic right now. A little bit of honey on it. Mm.
Yum.
All right. Well, we got some nonsense to
Speaking of food,
to knock.
A lot of your nonsense is food related.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Because you shine in that way. Like, I want to make my guests shine, and you are so good at describing food. I don't know how much you're going to describe food in this, but
I'll get into it for you.
Okay, thank you. And then we'll build up to the truths and a lie, or lies and a truth, whatever way you did it. Okay. Would you rather a sandwich made of just bread and condiments, or cereal with water instead of milk? Now, the cereal, you would get to choose what cereal you're mixing with water. The condiments and bread, I'm going to tell you right now what they are. Okay?
Okay.
Hoagie bread, mayonnaise, mustard, and some sort of hot sauce, like whatever kind of hot sauce you would want.
What kind of mustard is it?
You can choose that.
So I could do like yellow mustard. or Dijon or Grey Poupon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do cereal.
You have
Okay, what cereal are you gonna do?
I feel like just a generic like Life, like with the sugar on the inside. I feel like that would probably be the least offensive. Yeah, I'd probably
a bit of a mush with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. If you get too fancy with it, that's when it's probably going to get weirder.
Yeah, I feel like you could make like a solid like oatmeal type mush.
Yeah, at a certain point.
Do a mush. You can also go for, they have that cereal that's just the marshmallows from from
Lucky
one of
Charms.
the Lucky Charms. So
Just
if you did that
rehydrate the marshmallows.
yeah, it's just marshmallow juice. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Would you rather give up sushi or Chinese food?
I used to really like sushi, and I don't know what has happened in my brain, but like the texture is just not happening for me. Like I think it depends on the sushi. Like I need some crunch on it, but like I used to be real into it, and now I buy sushi and I'm like, you know what? Why did I do this again? It's still not hitting like it used to. I feel like COVID may have like that for me. So I'm gonna stick with the Chinese food because I love like pot stickers and dumplings and like the crunchy chili.
Dude,
the oil. I love that
You're
shit.
saying that right now.
The key word.
I literally, like last night, Moonbeam was talking about putting her peanut butter on her hot dog and putting some of that oil on. And I was so hyped because I knew I had some of that oil coming today and I've never had it before.
It's here.
And I love hot sauce. And I just tried it before this. And it's changing my culinary life completely. Like
I still need to do it on a hot dog, but like that chili oil, anything I get from like Trader Joe's or the freezer aisle that's Chinese based, like I'll use the sauce packet, but it always has that presumption like something's off here. If you get like a teriyaki, put a little bit of extra soy sauce and some lime juice and some of that like
needs to be
chili oil
diluted
in there, and it really livens it up and stops tasting like it's from the freezer section.
Chili
Oh,
crisp.
yeah, no doubt. Spicy chili crisp.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I bought that one. That's like the good stuff.
We're
They
gonna
say.
show this one.
Yeah.
Let's see what this looks like here.
But yeah, like I thought it was just gonna taste like hot sauce, but it's so much more than that. Like
Yeah,
it's
complex.
Yeah, like you could just put that on some bread and like it would probably be good.
If you would have put that on the hoagie bread,
Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like maybe you
Not
could even have that.
expensive for being apparently the best thing that anyone's ever had.
and you don't need a whole lot of it either. That lasts forever.
I put like a teaspoon on my avocado toast today.
All you need.
Okay. I had a couple of people from chat that I wanted to shout out. So speaking of nonsense, Cardano women wearing the Husky hat right now.
Oh, well done, Allie.
It's going to make sense. And then we have this suggestion. I mean, it is the nonsense segment.
Oh,
so
we
if
know
you
about
had
the
a question,
questions.
it would be appropriate to,
We did ask,
you know,
I do want to know their
our way.
answers.
last night to Alyssa.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Summer. We asked Summer.
Yes.
You know,
Scott Chestnut, what is your favorite potato side dish? I'm talking French fries, mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, potatoes au gratin, cheesy potatoes. Tell me what the difference is between the three of those. Pierogies, gnocchi.
a lot of options.
What's
You sound like Bubba from Forrest Gump. Potatoes.
Well, I mean, if we just go by what I eat the most, is French fries. Because you
He's
can
a
buy
French
them,
fry
you can throw them in the
fiend.
oven, and they come out, and then you eat them. and it's
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
Good.
We
Simple,
defer on
fast.
the type of French fries we like, but
I like most kinds, but she really likes sweet potato fries.
No, that's not it's not even that.
for
I like
me
a
so much.
zesty
I
or
don't
like
mind
straight
that
fry.
at all.
It's
but
just
I don't like
the
sweet
crinkle.
potato part as much. I'll eat them. I mean, of course, it's still
feel like
potatoes.
a sweet potato fry like really tickles my fancy. Like it's always
It's
so
really simple.
plush.
Sweet
It's
potatoes,
like
they're
pillowy,
complicated.
and then it has the crispiness on the
Too
outside.
complicated.
Sometimes
See
it
all
comes
those
with a waffle fry.
words?
Cinnamon on it. Have you had waffles or sweet potato fries with the cinnamon on them? They're so good.
Well, I could try that.
Yeah, you would
I do
like that.
I
He's
like
a sweet
stuff.
fiend.
So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think,
one time, this is a high idea. Made sweet potato fries, topped it with some brown sugar and cinnamon, and then I got marshmallow fluff and dipped them. And that
Sounds like a
I
high idea to
would
me.
recommend.
Damn, that's intense. Yeah.
Justin Gardner. All right.
What's
Haven't seen you for a
up?
while,
Good to see
JPEG.
you, my
How's it
dear.
going?
Girls, huh? $sign
my.
girls.
Girls.
It's got to be offensive.
Tyler, your favorite potato side dish?
Oh, here we go. Sweet potato fries with spicy marshmallow sauce.
I could with some of the chili
With
oil.
some of the chili oil.
That could make
That
sense.
sounds like something Moonbeam would make.
All right, Tyler, where are you in all this?
So I gotta say the hash brown patties.
Ooh,
Like either from McDonald's, I mean those are good, but like you get them at home too, and you leave them in for like a little too long, where they're just like super crispy.
I just had a hash brown patty
we all ate
about
that
an
this
hour
morning.
ago.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people use hash browns as like toast, and they'll put like an egg on top or avocado or whatever.
so keto.
Did you guys also see that trend at McDonald's where people would get Oreo McFlurries and 2 hash browns and make an ice cream sandwich?
Oh, that's sick.
I've not
I
seen that
can't
trend.
accept that. And
I
I
didn't
would
try it,
try
but
it.
I would.
I mean, okay. I have dipped a lot of fries in like a Wendy's frosty.
The fries
Yeah,
in the frosty, a chocolate covered pretzel, a chocolate covered potato chip. It's all the same thing. It's just a frosty.
The Oreo, though, the Oreo.
Okay, that's fair.
Gives it a little different dimension. That
Yeah, true. The chocolate. If it was like
Chocolate's
a
a whole nother.
Yeah,
I could do a chocolate
This is
frosty
another
though, but
level.
it's like that's like a mild chocolate. Like I don't know.
That's true. It's not a super chocolatey flavor.
chocolate frosties are more like chocolate milk, and that's why I like them so much. They're just real
Mhm.
soft,
Mm-hmm.
not aggressive.
JPEG is all about salted caramel, apparently. What do you
Mhm.
think? Yeah?
I love caramel.
Yeah. Salted. I mean, especially
That's what I do
though.
for my coffee creamer. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm a vanilla girl.
Nice.
Girl.
I mess with all of it.
All right, we got to get through this nonsense. We got a lot of nonsense.
Okay. I just have no. This isn't all. This isn't all for
okay.
her.
We're just
Some of
picking-
this is for
picking
the
and choosing.
Cardano Women's Space tonight.
Oh, right. Yeah, we
at
Ooh,
6
plug
p.m.
it.
Eastern. It's going to be me and Allie and anybody who wants to come up. We're going to have some silly questions. We're going to have some, maybe even some meaningful questions. Who can say? And you can just come up and you can ask any questions you'd like, or just talk about whatever. But it's called "That's What She Said."
I get it.
That's a good name.
I love that.
No, it is a really
Yeah.
good name. It's
I'll see you guys there tonight.
Yeah, and I feel like
What if you replace the A with a
I
Cardano?
feel like more people
A?
will be.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
I'm inspired by Fart's
Yeah.
A in her name.
I feel like more people will come to a space that says something about women after the Cardano girls thing. I mean, obviously it's like a viral thing right now, but also I just feel like it's making everyone feel a part of it, even the boys.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're all, it's everyone's,
Yeah, we had like double the amount of listeners in Super Vibes last night. Like it definitely is changing the climate that we're in. So
Mhm.
hopefully your That's What She Said show like takes off as well, because I feel like we're riding some pretty strong momentum here.
Definitely.
No doubt. So I think we should do the truths and a lie.
Yeah, I just want to ask her one more thing.
Okay.
If you were a PFP, what would the background be?
Like a color or just in general?
It could be a color, or it could be like, it could just be sort of whatever.
I think mine would just be this.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine. I think it would be the original. My original background.
True.
I feel very comfortable against
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, so
I
it
feel
could be
like-
like a room.
I feel like it would be like an atomic bomb explosion that I'm like walking from.
that's a good
Like
one.
cool guys don't look at explosions, and it's
Mhm.
the background.
Sunglasses on.
over the
Yeah,
shoulder.
You have
exactly.
a sunglass trait.
Unfazed by everything that's going on, for sure.
All right, I like that.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Now it's time
It's time.
for your lies and your truths.
Time for the quiz.
So did you do 2 truths and a lie, or 2 lies and a truth?
I did 2 truths and a lie.
All right.
Classic.
That tells me that you're honest because you had 2 honest things.
You had a lot of honest things to say.
So, this is tough because like so much ridiculous stuff has happened that I'm like, where do I narrow it down and like how do I come up with something that's on par with like the other ridiculous stuff? Okay. The Secret Service came to my place of employment to interrogate me about threatening the president's son. I was once the
president. Wait, we need
2017 was the year, but the Secret Service works for the presidents forever. So
I see. So any president's son, president's son. Yes. Okay, continue.
But also, she reserves the right to not answer any question. Like,
I reserve the right to continue asking, anyways.
Well, you can say no. You can
feel
say
free to deny me information.
Maybe that was the one you get.
All right.
Like that was an important one. I don't regret that one.
All right. I was once the reason that my plane was grounded on the way to San Francisco, and I was almost suspended from high school for playing a video on the morning announcements of me smashing a pumpkin.
I'm going to go with the second one as a lie because I think it may have happened, but to a different, maybe it was a different flight. Maybe it wasn't to San Francisco. You know, like that's sort of my guess.
Fewer details in that one.
I'm going to say the same thing about the third one, but with more details. I think there was more to the story if you almost got suspended.
But maybe she just wasn't supposed to show anything.
True.
Secret Service and the whole sun thing, right? That was definitely true.
Yeah.
The other two.
The way you said that.
I'll go with the second one too. Because just purely because of the lack of details, and that sets off a red flag for me.
But maybe she reversed psychology.
Maybe she's tricking me. It could be. People have.
It was the second one. I've never grounded a plane. I feel like you have to pay money if you're the reason why.
Yeah, probably.
If you have a medical emergency.
You're gonna have the Secret Service come to you again.
Oh, see, JPEG got it right too. All right, we're all on the vibe.
Yeah,
you're just honest. We know.
Yeah. Okay. So
it was the current president's son in 2017, though. Like,
so tell us what happened. What happened?
So I was I don't even know how old I was, like 25 maybe. And I was just tweeting on my normal account, and I got in a fight with someone like the week before about abortion rights. So I changed my name to Murderous Bitch because that's what they called me. And then after that, I switched it back to Homeless Terry, which is like my name on Twitter for 10 years that I was going by.
Pretty good name.
Yeah. Don't know why. It came from something. I can't tell you what it is. But I was Homeless Terry. And I'm working at this jewelry store that I was doing like the intake for all of the repairs. And like there was a door that I had to buzzer people into. And this uniformed policeman walks up to the door along with this guy in a suit. Oh, I skipped part of the story. Sorry. Tweeted about the president's son. And you guys have seen Eric Trump, right? Like he's not a good looking guy. That's not my fault. That's genetics. And I can't help
science.
That. Yeah, it's fucking science. So I tweeted a loose quote from Step Brothers, the guy that's like, pa, 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 where he's like, I'm going to need you to change your face or I'll change it for you. I essentially said that, but like Eric Trump's ugly. He needs to change his face or I'll change it for him. And then 2 days later, a uniformed policeman and a dude in a suit show up to my work. And like, it's a tweet. I'm like, okay, I have no idea why this policeman needs to come in. So I buzz him and they come up to me and they go, are you government name? And I go, yes. And do you go by Homeless Terry on Twitter?
Oh, man.
The Murderous Bitch part was important because can you imagine me vaguely threatening the president's son and then them coming to interrogate somebody named Murderous Bitch?
In your workplace too.
Yeah.
Why they come to your
My
work?
employers were super, super like evangelical Christian and like super Republican, and they're coming in to interrogate me about vaguely threatening the president's
Oh
son.
man. Did
So-
they find out anything?
No, like as soon as I was like, this is a quote from Step Brothers, like the whole vibe shifted. They're laughing, like whatever. We're still like, we need to verify that you're not an actual threat. So they went through the questions. They had to check my car for weapons. They also said like, we need to make sure you're not going to drive to New York and hurt the president's son. And I was like, honestly, I thought he would be in DC. Thanks for the heads up. They needed 3 character witnesses that I wasn't like unhinged and actually gonna do something. But that's your tax dollars at work.
Just intimidation.
Imagine how often that happens too.
He said that he goes around every day because
That's his
before the internet, people would mail in their hate to the presidents, and then the Secret Service would follow up on that. And like, who really has the time to go get a stamp and go to the post office and mail that out? Like, it's a pain in the ass. But now with the internet, any jackass can say whatever they want. So they're just always busy, and for every single president. Yeah.
It's a follow-up question from Shart here.
Shart, fart, heart. This is my dream come true.
Wow.
My brain's gonna
You're all
explode.
here.
This is amazing.
Did they admit he's ugly though?
That's a great.
They laugh.
You like?
They laugh.
You got to see where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah,
Right,
I feel like that's
guys?
validation enough.
Yeah. I mean, laugh is big from a Secret Service person, so I feel like that's a clincher.
His name was Jeff James, and I'll never forget him.
JJ
That's a hot name.
It is.
went on to become the chief of staff at IOHK. or IOG. Okay, so we've cleared the true truths and a lie. That officially marks the end of the nonsense segment.
All right.
And so now we're going to the special guest segment, and I think you're gonna like our special guest.
Okay.
I think
you're gonna love her. Dude, let's do that. Maybe that's like the new thing. Like
the chant.
Like everybody just like pumps it. Pumping.
Oh shit, the fairies are here too. What's up?
Whoa.
Man,
This is
a great
magical.
What a
You
day.
brought the magic part. Well
Good
done.
times.
So we want to like ask you some questions about you, ask you some questions about your art.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
So how did you, I want to hear the tale of how you came to Cardano initially, because I don't know that.
Yeah. So I started dating Viva in July of 2021. And we were coworkers before that. For about a year, we worked at the same company and like we're around each other, but
a lot of covert flirting going on.
It actually wasn't. Like, we were just friends, and then I had a mental breakdown, and we started going to hot yoga. Like, I was, texting him during my Menti B. And,
we met during some Menti Bs too. It went really well.
Really, like,
time to get together.
Yeah.
But I'm texting him during this, and this is whenever like all of crypto fell off a cliff. So like he's also not doing great. So we're like relying on each other. I break up with my ex of like 5 years. I'm moving out of our house together. I'm starting to date Viva. Like, it's just very messy. And he's getting super into Cardano NFTs. And, like, I had bought crypto in 2017, but like I wasn't super into it, and he was. So he would like stay over at my place and be up until 3 a.m. hitting the Hosky Bowl. And I'm like, you are dumb. What are you doing? And he would show me all of the like Goat Tribe, and he would go through all of the different traits, and he's like, oh, this is a meth pipe, and there's only one. And I'm like,
gotta get the meth
why
pipe.
would I care about, like, it's a picture on the right click save. Like, why does this matter? And that, like, it takes you a while to understand what goes behind all of the NFTs and like what the utility is. And like, it took like Angel Baby Hit Squad and Fet's ideas with like brand partnership with hotels and getting discounts with that. And like with equine, like my dad has always been really into horse racing. So like understanding that like there is a market for this and like you can generate the algorithm that it's like a actual horse race.
Except they can be freaking zebras.
Exactly. And like you can train them to be better. And like I'm seeing this and I'm like, this is something that me and my dad could actually like do together. And that's whenever I first started buying my NFTs. I started with Happy Hoppers and Equine in December.
Very solid choices.
And then I didn't make Fart until January of 22. And I was just using my normal Twitter for all of the NFT talk and like making friends and whatever. And then Handies came out. Do you remember Handies? That they're like super unsettling.
Yeah.
What?
Didn't they collab with Thor or something?
I think that there were some Thor traits, maybe.
Yeah.
Super unsettling, but like the art was undeniably good. Like 4K, you could zoom in, see the thumbprints on everything. Like for as weird as they were, like the artistic flair was there, and like just seeing the effort put into this, I needed to talk about it and like explain my feelings about it, and I couldn't do it on my personal account because my friend was actually crazy.
Ain't that the way?
So that's how Fart came to be.
Your friends that were already friends with Homeless Terry would think you had really finally lost it.
NFT.
The murderous bitch has finally lost it.
Yeah, it's Homeless Terry, murderous bitch, NFTs, and like it's
that's the limit.
But made Fart, there's no meaning behind it. The F doesn't stand for anything. It's not email, not fine.
Always wondered.
Freaky.
I was curious about that.
It's Fart. I went to school for fine art, and you know, you F.art on your folders or whatever. Or like we have an arts festival in Pittsburgh, and I would always call it the Three Rivers Farts Festival. So it's just been something that like I've said, like I'm gonna go do Fart, like whatever. So it just stuck, and now I'm here, and it's not weird being called Fart by strangers on the internet that run into me in Vegas, and I love it. It's great.
It's perfect for like this. It's just the name is like such a reflection of this community, in my opinion. Like just the type of people we are, like
just silly.
Yes,
not taking yourselves too seriously.
Yeah,
that's kind of the funny thing. Like a lot of people don't really take themselves too seriously here, and yet they do when it comes to public facing stuff a lot of times.
Yeah, I feel like the mission of Cardano like is a serious thing, and we should like try to drive that forward and everything, but it's not approachable for people outside of this ecosystem that are already bought in if it is so heavy with the tech and the mission and the whiteboard video and whatever. So like the more that we can be silly and funny and lighthearted and just get people interacting with Cardano people and just bridging the cross-chain communities, I feel like it's going to be more accepted to be a Cardano person or whatever, and then we can start to have more conversations about the stuff that actually matters.
Most deaf.
All right, I'm posting an
Chestnut's
awesome
putting out
screenshot of our chat here because of the
all
incredible
the people here
incredible
right
turnout we had, and the shartists and the hardest and the artists and the fartists. So I got to show you what I'm talking about here.
An artsy part.
Okay, here we go. All right, beautiful. Gotta love it. Captured shartists and hardists.
I love that.
And of course, we have fartists right here. So
and stag artists.
I mean, there's other
and Travis.
Yeah, so glad to be out doing this again. It's been so long since we've been doing the news. We took like 4 months off.
Yeah, and then we came back with
ran out of juice at some point, but I feel juiced up again.
I feel like the burnout's real for a lot of people. Like, not only has the vibe been down, but like just it's been tough to just keep showing up every day, and like the burnout is very real, and like a lot of people are feeling it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Got to give yourself that time if you want to stick around long term.
Well, we're back.
I want to see my question.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So I want to know what's up with Project Venus currently and like how that started.
Yeah. So currently I'm trying to work on Project Venus 2, but as I just stated, the burnout is super real. So like I feel guilty that like I want to do this so badly, but like I clock out of work at the end of the day and like I just can't pick up my stuff, or like the weekend comes and I need to clean my house that I haven't touched in 3 weeks. Like it's just repeatedly like falling behind, and like the art being the thing that like I just cannot mentally put my energy towards, which is frustrating. And I want to get to the point where like I'm making art and I'm not super stressed out with my fiat job and whatever. So hopefully once the happening happens and whatever, like I can dip out of there. But yeah, Project Venus. Should I start with the whole thing, or okay. It's going to get heavy. I'm going to throw in the trigger warning now for eating disorders and sexual assault. So to kind of start this off, I came into the crypto space in January 22, and I started sharing like my in real life art that I had done. I had bought an iPad, but never used it to make art. It's just a disconnect with like the digital versus physical. Like I have a very hard time sitting down and working on an iPad as opposed to sitting down and working on a painting or a ceramic wheel. Like it's so different. And I feel like a lot of people just don't, art is art, but like it's not. I went to school for fine art, like I had said, and my concentration was ceramics.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't have anything that I made around. Just kidding. I was looking for something. But I concentrated in ceramics, and for 3 years, I'm consistently making things, and like it was functional pottery, like mugs and bowls and whatever. And I graduate college, and there's no studios, and I can't continue to work. And setting up like a 220 line to get a kiln going, like it's just not feasible until like I have my own house and my own space, and I'm gonna be there for a while. And like it's just very frustrating. And me not being able to do pottery, like I wasn't scratching the artistic itch that I needed to like sitting down and doing a painting is not the same as sitting down and throwing pottery. And I'm sure that like everybody that has their specific thing, like if a glass blower can't blow glass, they're, you know, so
their wings have been clipped.
Yeah, that's how I felt really. And I didn't focus on art for a really long time because I was just very frustrated about where I was in life, I guess. Come into this CNFT space, start sharing some old paintings, old ceramic work, whatever, and people are interested in me like working for them. I end up being one of the artists that do work on a project called Dreamskate. I don't know if you guys remember that. It didn't do well. We also didn't get paid, so that sucks, but it is what it is because it forced me to start making stuff on my iPad. So once I started to get more comfortable, familiarize myself with Procreate, I kind of developed a style or whatever that I was comfortable with on digital. With Project Venus, I had started doing a commission for that project, and it was like a real loose single line drawing nude of myself. And like as I'm working on it, I had a lot of like issues with my self-confidence, my body, going through things that I had gone through. So like starting with that one and drawing it and having to focus on my body that way, it like really made me uncomfortable, but also like made me more comfortable with.
It forced you to grow through it.
Exactly. And I'm trying to decide which piece of this I want to go into next. Okay.
I see so many similarity. Like, it's a totally different story, but I can relate to what you're saying in different ways with what I went through in this community. Like, just having to, like the creativity comes back in certain ways, and you have to come to terms with things that you're uncomfortable with to get yourself out there. And yeah,
definitely. So Viva and I, we had a friend that was in the CNFT space in Pittsburgh, which is where we're from. And it was super cool to have somebody that was in such close proximity to us. So we made a double date for him and his girlfriend and Viva and me to go to like Dave and Buster's. So I was making friends with this girlfriend and showing her my art and what I was working on. And I show her the nude and she was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I would love it if you would do one of me. Like, and we exchanged numbers, and I needed models. I didn't want to keep just drawing myself repeatedly. Yeah. That's boring. So we exchanged numbers. I messaged her. I was working on some other stuff, but I was like, once I have some free time, I'll message you to send nudes, and then we'll get started. So I message her like 2 or 3 times, and every time it's like, oh, I'll get to it. Like, I just need some time, blah, blah, blah. And the 4th time that I had messaged her, her response was, can I be honest with you? And I was like, of course you can, like, no problem. And she starts to open up about how she has body dysmorphia and how she goes to therapy for that and how she's never been comfortable with her body and she really wants to participate in this, but like, it's just a mental roadblock for her. She didn't have social media because she hated pictures of herself. She did not like being in front of a camera at all. And that was like part of the hesitation there. Mm-hmm. So I open up about my own struggles and my eating disorder and my own body dysmorphia and not feeling confident in my own skin and etc. And the next day she sent me like 6 different nudes, all in different poses and stuff. And like just having this conversation of you're insecure, I'm insecure, meeting in the middle, you're not alone. Let me try to make you beautiful. Or not try, but like show you that you are beautiful. Yeah. And she sends me the nudes. I get to work right away. And when I tell you that this woman looks like a fucking model,
I'm sure.
Like the absolute like textbook perfect proportions, and like this person doesn't even have social media because they are so self-conscious about them. Like, and I can't wrap my head around because I was 240 pounds and then I went down to 140 pounds because I had to eat it. Like there was never that like not seeing yourself how you want to. It's just, I mean, obviously there was, but like to be textbook absolutely perfect and still pick yourself apart and not be able to feel comfortable in your own skin and things. Whip out this piece for her, send it to her like the next day. It was like 24 hours. And her response was like, can I show my mom? Can I show my therapist? This is amazing. Like I've never felt more beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And like, just to hear that response and like for something that I made to make such a deep impact on her.
Yeah.
And that was probably 2 years ago at this point. And now she has an Instagram and she's posting pictures of her like modeling in bikinis and like I'm not going to take credit for it because that's not my journey. I gave her a picture of herself, but like for it to go from not even having Facebook or Instagram or taking pictures of yourself and now feeling confident enough to put yourself out there, like it was just a huge 180.
I mean, you can't even imagine what that's done for her. Just like the insane ripples, all of those things have had on your comfort with yourself and your own body. Like that's the thing. Like being comfortable in your own skin affects everything in your life.
It does. It really, and like if you're not comfortable, you're not going to put yourself out there. You're probably not going to like leave your house as much. Like you're not making as valuable of friendships because you're more concerned of how people are going to perceive you than like the actual connections that you're making. So had that fantastic reaction from her. It really like that was the interaction that really like springboarded Project Venus. And at that point, I wanted to expand it to a lot more people. I wanted to only have people participate in it that I somehow knew, whether it was in real life or on the internet. Like, I didn't want to find any Instagram models or whatever to use as reference photos. I wanted it to be my friends and people that I've made connections with and whatever. So I reached out to like Finley and Allie and like reputable women in the space that like do have empowerment projects already out, and then my friends in real life, and then people that I really never talked to. I had a couple ETH girls that wanted to be involved.
You had some XLV people?
There were a few people from XLV. But like it's just so cool to like it's neat to be able to be yourself in Web3 and just put yourself out there, do stupid, silly stuff like putting coffee in cereal and calling yourself fart and whatever. Like I had a platform where I could be authentically myself, and because I could do that, it allowed me to form very genuine connections with people. And because of those connections, I could ask like, hey, I'm doing this art project and I would like you to be involved. Only thing I need from you, can you send me some nudes?
It's normal.
Like, and I'm a PFP on the internet. A lot of these people were like, I don't even know if you're a girl or a boy. But like just trying to like vet yourself a little bit, and like it was just cool to be trusted and to make people feel safe. Like there were a couple conversations where the models that did participate in it were talking about like their reservations leading up to it. And a couple of them said like, yeah, I was nervous, but I said to myself, it's just fart. And then I wasn't nervous anymore. So like being able to make people feel comfortable enough to do something that is so out of their comfort zone, it's just really cool. And it's like a pleasure and honor to be able to draw people and be trusted in this way.
I can only imagine, because like I get a similar feeling from the news, like when people who are scared to come be on video for the first time or whatever, like that's one of the most important things to me, is like that people feel comfortable, like just have fun and feel comfortable, like nothing else matters. Literally, you're not going to do anything wrong type of thing, you know? And so I can't even imagine what that must feel like. Can restore their faith in humanity. And like, I don't know, it's just such a good story too. I sent some nudes to this girl on the internet, and she drew me, and now I'm immortalized on the blockchain.
So if you would like to participate in Project Venus 2, I would love to draw you, and it would probably make me get off my ass and be productive again.
Oh, hell yeah. When you said that about XLV, I was thinking, oh my God, I want to do that. And I'm like, no, I have to wait until I'm done breastfeeding.
Right. Well, you know.
They say that's when your body like returns to normal more. Send nudes, send Cardano nudes. That's what it is. Awesome. Well, this has been an amazing new show. Let's make sure I'm not missing any important questions.
Kind of way over time. I'm having a good time.
Hell yeah.
Don't want to keep you forever.
I thought this was a 2-hour show, so I'm here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, it used to be a 4-hour show.
Yeah, it used to be long.
Had to cut back. That was 2021.
Oh my God, 2021. Everyone's filling up Hosky Bowls and doing 4-hour news shows. What a time to be alive. Well, I'd like to know if there's like a hidden like little talent or skill you have, like some little weird thing.
One that you haven't shared yet.
Maybe it's like an impression that you do of someone. You don't have to do it on camera.
Impression. I mean, you're gonna see all of Viva's shoes, but it is what it is.
I'm
pretty good at headstand.
Oh hell yeah, that's amazing.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh my God, this is news history.
Yeah, no one has done a handstand on the news, so
hey Banksy.
This is real shit.
Baby Banksy.
Oh. the form. Woo, the crowd goes wild. Well done. We got 2 out of it.
Very good.
A little out of practice, but I'm decent at that whenever I can warm up a little bit.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I can also do this.
Oh, you're one of those.
Well, I
can't
asked you
do
the right
that.
question because you had a bunch of amazing stuff.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't do it. I've always back to the schoolyard, taking me back to everyone
handstand
showing off
and
the
tongue things.
The tongue things that I can't do.
That's true.
Hardest says that he knows a few models who may love to participate. So
please do.
Be a source
But
for
also, like there's just times in our lives where there's too much going on. Don't let it make you feel guilty to not work on it too. Like you want to have the fire lit in you when you're doing it. You don't want to feel like you're doing it to assuage the guilt or whatever, because I know I get the same way for sure.
And I feel like the finished product, whenever you do put your heart into it, like people can tell that there's a different energy that contributes to that,
Definitely.
Yeah. Agreed.
Let's see. Oside had some thoughts. One, congratulations on the video.
Hey, Oside.
Very nice, Oside. But 2, a question. Can you roll a joint, or is it strictly bongs?
I'm not good at rolling joints, actually. I can pack a cone. I can't French braid, and I can't roll a joint, and it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Never roll a joint. Oh, they're all pre-rolls now.
Never rolled a joint.
Yeah, the pre-rolls are and they're cheap as hell.
And
the
you literally get one free when you go to the dispensary.
Okay, well, it's happening. All right. I don't know if anyone smoked,
so I guess
smoked a J on the news before either. So we might be
even Big Joe didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That was like.
Well done. We're getting a lot of firsts here today.
I knew what I was getting into.
Good job, Oside. You've brought out yet another first. So
well done.
Thanks for joining us today.
Then I also would like to know if you could instantly be teleported to a vacation spot right now. Where would you go right now?
Right now? Do I have to? It's probably not somewhere I've already been. Because I love Cabo. I went once. It was beautiful. Like, absolutely loved that. But like new spot, I would probably go to like the Philippines or something.
That sounds amazing.
So cheap and like it's beautiful. And yeah.
Oh man,
I would love to go there too.
I would do that.
Yeah. And it's no long flights. You're teleporting, so.
Oh, yep.
Easy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Go someplace that would have a long flight.
Can she come back?
As far away as possible.
Yeah, she can come
you
back.
get to come back with the teleport too.
This is a free travel situation. That's important.
Yeah. Good. Well, I don't know. I mean, tell us about your Twitter space.
Super Vibes. That's huge.
Plug it. When is it happening? Give the people the info.
Super Vibes is every Wednesday. We were doing 7:30. We were doing 8. It's usually 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. It's hosted by myself and then Moonbeamer, Alexia Rubad, and Cook Time. Oh, she's Design Time now. I always mess that up.
I know. Me too. I've searched on Twitter and I typed the wrong one in first.
I write Cook every time, and I'm like, nope, that's not it.
We're thinking about food.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, hosted by the 4 of us, and then maybe Lily whenever she moves to Canada soon.
That'd be amazing.
But yeah, all of us, we just alternate hosting. I feel like we all kind of bring a different vibe, different flair. But it's just a community hangout spot. We started it at CNFT Con 2022 because we were all kind of commiserating about how aggressive all of the tech spaces are and how we join them, but we don't really participate.
We don't enjoy them.
It's not made for us. Like, it's just not a fun, silly. Like, it's too serious. So
someone even said that last night. Like, someone at Super Vibes last night said, "Oh, it's so nice to be at it was a new person. They're like, it's so nice to be at a space where everybody's not yelling."
Yeah, and like we don't yell. There's no yelling. It's just calm and nice, and we talk about stupid stuff. Like, the only rule going into like making Super Vibes is no tech talk. Like, you can talk about anything, but we don't want to talk about NFTs or tech. Like that is it. And sometimes, like depending on what's going on, we break that rule. Discuss current events that people want to talk about. Like we're not going to stifle the conversation, but like it's just been a nice spot for people to kind of unplug from the consistent tech jargon and get to know each other and build more of a community. And it's just been so nice. And like, it's not a chore to do either. Like it's just light and carefree. And like, sometimes we have games or things that we do karaoke sometimes. But yeah, it's just a nice little community spot, and you're welcome anytime.
I loved it, and I'm so glad that it's happening. And so it's right now happening at 8. What's the current time?
Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and it's usually like 2 hours. We cut it at 10, and Clay's After Dark is going on at that time, so it's like a rollover into them. We need to schedule better probably, but for the time being, that's where we're at.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Things are coming back out there. Energy is brewing. You can see more folks who we haven't seen in a long time popping into the news chat.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
that's a tell
that's a
right
sign.
there. Yeah.
It's a barometer. Yeah. We're getting back into it. I'm ready for it. Good timing, I think. I think we're all ready for it.
It's spring. Everything's blooming,
Yeah.
and the CNFT community is blooming again.
Let's rock.
Yeah, smell that? It smells like a bull run. Let's go!
Oh, I like that.
Can we get the chants here?
Yeah. Wag me, wag me, wag me. Look, I'm not saying choose rich. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make it.
True.
Right.
So it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that's what we got for our news show today. Had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and learned something.
Learned a lot. Yeah.
Decent news. I mean, it's good. It's a good time.
Thank you for having me. This was awesome. I do hate being on camera. So I'm glad that you pushed me out of my comfort zone and made me do this. I'm glad that there were a couple firsts on the show. I'll keep breaking records if you keep inviting me back.
Oh, you know it.
Love to make it happen then.
Great.
I'm just glad we've got a trifecta of fart charts hearts.
I know, that was crazy.
And the fact that you've proven yourself to be someone we want to have on time and time again means you really fall into that. It's a perfect
We've
grouping.
had Shart, we've had Heart, and now we've had Fart. So, and we want all of them again. I'd like to do them all at once.
The whole
That'll be for a TV scene.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole Trinity, yeah, like a butthole.
Very good.
Holes. That's right.
And with that, we sign off for
And
the
you-
CNFT
get your
news.
news right. Oh, nice.
Here we go. So we'll come to you last. All right. For the CNFT news, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm Summer Horsegrave.
I'm with Spaces.
I'm Fart.
And we'll see you next time.